for it. Oh, I'm gonna power on for an hour at least. I don't know if I'm gonna stream tomorrow though. Hey, Cartoon Collector. I definitely need to like take a whole day to like literally decompress. Seething has absolutely seething has killed my body. That just sucks. Hey Randy. Hey Hoshin. Oh yeah, I didn't check my microphone. How's the microphone check? I forgot to check it last time. I heard my microphone sucked ass. I was too lazy to go fix it. No one, can no one hear me? How's the mic sound? And is it doable? Or do I have to mess around with it? I haven't watched much of the Coda stream, so I'll be lost. Well, good news for you. I'm starting over. Because I peeked in the intro a bit, and they've added quite a bit. Like, even on the front page, it's gotten a total reworking. It's pretty cool. Mic is good. That's good. Thank you. Doesn't sound tinny or underwater or anything. Yeah, that's what I aim for, because yesterday someone's saying, oh, your mic's off or some shit. Then again, he was probably hearing me from another person's stream or from Blaze's stream yesterday. I don't know. Discord makes you sound different, I suppose. My back's been pinching up. My neck hurts because I got mad at OneDrive. And I know these streams are usually watched by tourists, so I have to I have to watch my opinions. But you know, you know. Oh. Yeah, we'll wait for 2 more minutes. Yeah, when I booted this up, I was shocked with the Coda paint that I get it, Coda paint. Oh, that was put on this. Like once I switch screens, you'll see. Self-censoring it so as to not sound too heckin' problematic. Well, I'm more vocal in my own streams with like the shit no one cares about. Like if you look at the numbers between like Snoot and Wani in this, they easily achieve 4 digits, where I'm lucky to get 3 digits on my other stuff. So that's why I refer to them as tourists. Maybe not of Snoot or whatever, but definitely of the channel. Hey Sabic. Coda said he might have Channel 4 by the end of the year. What? Oh, Chapter 4. Why did I look at that and see Channel 4? Yeah, he's gonna take over 4chan. Be hilarious. Hope it's not shorter than the last demo, because I've been getting shorter. It's been getting shorter each new version. Well, we're starting over because there's a lot more new stuff. Well, visually new stuff. I mean, meant 5. This is 4. Yeah, this is 4, I believe. And you know what? For like a half an hour, I will show the screen, because we're going to be sitting here for a little bit. You'll like this. Look at that. Fucking that is a glow up right there. Obviously, Mishka and Ava are standing on something to get that height. Because I guess canonically, it bugs me how short Mishka is. I feel like Mishka is supposed to be taller, but I don't know. There's a goat. That's a ram. She is a rat, yeah. But rats can be tall too. It's the mice that are short. Make Mishka Slender Man tall. That's like Freya. Same family. Alright, we're like 6 minutes in. So I did just a tiny bit of exploring. My save files are in. Hold on, where's my mouse? The only thing I don't like about this is I cannot find my mouse. Oh, I can see my mouse, you guys can't. But seeing as it's like white on white, it's great. But yeah, my files... there's my mouse. Okay, never mind. I can get to my files, but it's like they'll go to error. I want to return because we might not reach the thing today, but to make it not clickbait, I am in this game. If I could highlight, I'm like right here. Final Fantasy IX Freya, yeah. Like, she's pretty lanky. Yeah, he added you. Yeah, you're a Patreon. I don't know if dropping the dogs in here or not. I don't know if he goes by something else. But I'm pretty sure he donated too, right? We got an armored porcupine route. No, I just make a weird cameo. I got spoiled to it. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Oh, I hate looking for my mouse. Oh, there we go. Just start right away. Coda is a purely fictional story created by a diverse team with various different backgrounds and beliefs. The actions and views of some characters do not necessarily reflect those of the creators. This is a story about love, not hate. Speaking of this game, I ended up seeing an early build of this game on YouTube that had like 100 views back like 4 years ago when Snoot Game was pretty much out. It's crazy looking at that. But anyways, viewer discretion is advised. Please note that this is a work in progress, build that is unfinished in many places. Chapter 1. So I don't remember this. You got a letter. You got mail. The name on the envelope said Harmonia University. It's ridiculous. Could it really be true? Such a prestigious university wants you? You never even applied. Did they send this by mistake? But it's signed by the dean himself. Congratulations, you have been admitted to Harmonia University's undergraduate program. We invite you to one of the highest-ranked learning institutions in the world to experience a plethora of exciting opportunities. Our passionate staff will prepare you for a lifetime of success. Join us as you step into the next chapter of your life. It goes on for a while, full of marketing buzzwords and diversity statistics, of course. There's a note at the bottom. Given your situation, I would like to personally welcome you and offer you a tour of the campus myself. It would be an honor to have you among us. I have arranged comfortable living accommodations for you so that you may focus on getting the most out of your education. Your scholarship will cover all of your necessities and then some. On behalf of Harmonia University, we eagerly await your arrival. Nicodemus Kaczynski. Oh no, it's Rose's grandpa, isn't it? Dean of Harmonia University. Among Us, yeah. Sorry, I'm late. Was watching a movie. You just got here on time. Just doesn't have that same Homofa feel. If you can't see human protag, we are the protag. Snoot and Wani are the only VNs I've played. Are you being sarcastic? It's strange, but can you really say no? Might as well go for it. There's nothing left for you at home anymore. Your parents died of that damn disease 3 years ago. Since then, you haven't really done anything with your life. This could be a good opportunity to start fresh. A few weeks later. Well, there he is. No. Not ironic. Oh, I gotta adjust or else I'm gonna be in shitty city. Alright. And that about concludes our tour of Harmonious Campus. What do you think? Not too pretentious, I hope. I'm reminded of when I was a new student here myself. A bit nervous, but so full of wonder and excitement. It felt like anything was possible. Forging lifelong friendships, making a name for myself in the academic community, joining clubs, and causing a ruckus. Why, I even found the love of my life sitting under that oak tree over there. My point is, anybody can blow through 4 years of university, get their diploma, and proceed with their life like it never even happened. I implore you to really make the most of what you've been given. Study hard, but take some time to search for something that makes you happy. Whether that's being with friends or making your mark on society, or just living in the moment. Find what's important to you. Now then, do you have any questions, young lad? To be honest, you weren't really paying attention for the past hour until now. The dean is a short raccoon who wears an old-timey but distinguished suit, a pair of small spectacles. Oh, I gotta turn this down on my side. Sorry. Like I said, the vocals always ruin me. A pair of small spectacles rests at the edge of his snout. He carries a cane, but doesn't lean on it too much. He's like a caricature of a kind old grandpa who tells war stories but leaves the gory parts out. He seems like a nice guy and all, but you just can't escape the feeling that you don't belong here. Oh boy, our first... Oh, they beep now. Did they beep before? I don't know. Save. We're starting anew. Why did you invite me here? Will I fit in? What's with the tour? Now, why'd you invite me in here? The background's colored in. Yeah, there's a lot of backgrounds that have been colored. I'm grateful to be here, but I don't understand why I'm even here. I never submitted an application. We keep tabs on persons of interest, you know. Brilliant young students with bright futures to send ads in the mail to. They make for great alumni. Me? Some sort of prodigy? Well, you are the smartest human on Earth at the moment. Oh no. Oh no. Let's drink for that one. If you know, you know. So I'm just here for the optics, for your marketing team to brag about how the college is so diverse it has a human. Precisely. That is, at least on paper, the official reason for how I brought you... The official reason for how I brought you on board, the actual reason has more to do with setting you up with my granddaughter. He hesitates, seemingly unsure of what words to use. You see, your predicament reminded me of an old friend of mine. Are you familiar with the Tasmanian tiger? The dean reaches into his coat pocket and pulls out a photograph. Yep, that is indeed a Tasmanian tiger. What about them? They're all gone. They are all gone, aren't they? They're not around anymore, right? Correct. They went extinct decades ago. There's not even a colored photograph of a living one. That's why I'm gonna keep you in captivity. Well, welcome to your new learning cage. Get in the pod. Extinct. The word sends a chill down your spine. You've been trying not to think about it, but that's not what your species... but that's what your species will be once you die. All that will be left of you are stories and photographs. Not if you put me in the AI. He was a good friend, someone you could always count on, but as time went on, the burden of being the last of his kind got to him. He withdrew himself from everyone and eventually withered away, like some forgotten houseplant. I'd hate for you to suffer the same fate. You see what I'm getting at, don't you? Now go date my granddaughter. You give a somber nod. Is that all you wanted to ask? Oh, we got more. Okay, let's go. Will I fit in? I'm not sure if I really fit in here. It seems like the kind of university you only get into if you come from old money. That was certainly true back in the day, but we've been getting more inclusive over the years. We'll take any money now, not just old money. So don't feel bad if you don't come from the wealthiest household, like my granddaughter. Money won't buy you honest friends. Sir, your daughter doesn't have any friends. Just treat people with the kindness and respect they deserve, and give them a chance. You're bound to find your niche sooner or later. Is that all you wanted to ask? What's with the tour? A dean like you must be pretty busy. Why'd you take the time out of your day to personally give me a tour on the campus? Less busy than you'd imagine. I may run the show around here, but the show mostly takes care of itself. I usually just sign documents and attend meetings. People look to me for approval, but I'm really just acting as a figurehead most of the time. Someone has to stand around and look wise. The departments handle all the number crunching and recommendations. I just give the final authorization. So I don't mind getting out of the office to have a pleasant chat with the students. Feel free to break me out of that prison from time to time to discuss whatever's on your mind. It's also a great photo opportunity. He points to is it going to be Ava? He points to a photographer in the distance, crouched beside a water fountain, trying to look inconspicuous with, oh no, it's a dude with his giant telephoto lens pointed at you. Is this supposed to be Ben? Was that all you wanted to ask? That's all. Chris Roydfield side plot. The plot of this game depresses me. Did you finally read up on it? Very well. I'll let you have a break from my ramblings. I believe your orientation is coming up soon. You remember how to get there? Good. It was a pleasure to finally meet you in person. You seem like a real stand-up guy, and I have no doubt you'll find success in whatever else you're looking for during your time at Harmonia. Thanks. It was nice to be welcomed by the Dean himself. I'm glad I could be of service. Now then, if you'll excuse me. He disappears. Nicodemus gives you a warm smile before trotting away. You don't have much time to spare, so you make your way to your scheduled orientation meeting. I watched some of the past streams. Okay. After checking in, you were directed to a lecture hall where several others are already seated and chatting amongst themselves. You look around for an open spot and find one near the front of the room. Is this one going to be next? It's either... Yeah, I think it's near... what is it? Rory? Weird looks are shot in your direction, followed by whispers as you walk past. They act like they don't notice... Wait. They act like you don't notice their stares and comments. You're used to it, though. It happens everywhere you go. Understandably so, considering your kind is about as rare as a unicorn. It'd be funny. There should be a skit in here where a monkey furry or whatever, like shaves himself just head to toe, and he tries to identify as human for like brownie points or whatever. It'd be hilarious. You slump down in your seat and try to ignore the world around you, praying that this will be over with quickly. Eventually, a woman walks up to the podium and the voices around you quiet down. There she is! Ahem. Welcome to Harmonia University, new students. My name is Margaret Ellen, and I'm very excited to introduce you to the next chapter of your lives. This orientation marks the beginning of your journey into the finest academia has to offer. Everything you'll learn and experience over the next 4 years starts here. You start to tune out what she's saying. It's just boring introductory formalities anyway. You hear the door open, followed by hoof steps coming down the stairs. Must have been a straggler who arrived late. The room's pretty full, but there's another vacant seat next to yours. A moment later, a nerdy-looking ram squeezes past you and sits in it. The devil himself. Did I miss anything? Nothing important. And if you haven't already, go ahead and introduce yourselves to those sitting around you. Go on, don't be shy. Best boy, no. I'm the best boy. Hey, gosh, I don't know how to do this. My name's Rory. What's yours? What is your name? Oh, wait, I already exist in this game. Oh. I'll just go with Anon. Because now I exist in this game. So I can't be myself anymore. Your name is Anon. That's right. It's the first person your age that you've spoken to in years. You've almost forgotten how to speak around your peers. All that comes from your throat is a meek and generic greeting. My name's Anon. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. So, what are you majoring in? Wow, no, are you really a human? I thought your kind went the way of the dinosaurs. And what's Olivia doing here? We have to eliminate Pork's doppelganger so he can reclaim his name. True. Like you've heard countless times. I haven't really decided yet. Thought I'd figure it out while I'm here. What about you? Computer engineering. I've always loved messing around with computers. I taught myself how to program since my high school didn't have any classes for it. Hot nerd. At least you know what you want to do. That's cool. At least you know what you want to do. Thanks, but I'm actually not sure about that. It's a pretty broad field, and I don't exactly know where I'm going to end up. I wouldn't want to end up administrating some boring office network, you know? I got into computers because I wanted to live in a science fiction world. Yeah, boring office work can be good money, though. I guess. It's not really about money for me. Don't get me wrong, money's nice and all, but I'd rather make my dream game or develop an AI companion or something cool like that. I get what you mean. I'm just here to figure out what I'll enjoy doing for the rest of my life. No plans, huh? Well, I hope you can figure something out sooner than later. Thanks, me too, huh? You chat with Rory for a bit longer until Miss Ellen clears her throat and gets the room's attention. Ahem, now that you've become acquainted with your neighbors, I'd like to know more about you. I'll pick a few students at random. Please say your name, what you're majoring in, and something about yourself. Miss Ellen points to a girl towards the back of the room. This should be Claire, right? Oh wait, no, this is Ava. You there with the camera. Yeah. Hi, my name's Ava, and you might have guessed. I'm a photography major. I prefer to go out into nature and shoot wildlife and landscapes. But I also dabble in street photography. I also like watching murder mysteries. I like the idea of capturing rare moments in time that disappear as quickly as they come. I don't know what else to say. I just kind of like experimenting and finding new ways to view things. Very good. Next, how about... You, in the pink sweater. Yeah, that'd be Claire. Moy? Wait, were those two friends before coming here, or... Because technically, wouldn't they be sitting right next to each other? Or not? I don't know. Hi, my name's Claire, and I left my major undecided because, well, I couldn't decide what to do. Something interesting about myself. I was a cheerleader in high school until I broke my leg, and then I joined the chess team and found out I'm pretty good at it. I got to go to a national tournament once and came in 3rd place. It was fun, but I'm always looking to try new things. Nicely done. We'll do a couple more. Let's see. How about you? Of course she had to pick you. You pretend to think she's pointing at someone else. Yes, you. We don't bite. I promise. You let out a quiet sigh and rise from your seat. Hi, my name's Anon, and I'm also an undecided major, mostly for the same reason. I guess something that's interesting about me is that I'm the last human on Earth, which is probably the reason I got accepted here with a full scholarship, because it sure wasn't my grades. I gets a few chuckles from the room, but Miss Ellen just glares at you. Yes, well, very good. Thank you, Anon. Moving on. Miss Ellen gives a few more announcements before wrapping up her speech and dismissing you all. I hope you all have a wonderful time at Harmonia. That's all I have for you. You're free to go. Have a nice rest of your evening. Girlfriend? Which one's the girlfriend? Bro would rather learn to program to create an AI girlfriend rather than just talk to a real girl. Yeah, girlfriend? I don't think he swings that way anymore. Or he makes an AI companion, and later it evolves into Rogue Grok. It's about time you were starting to doze off. Now that that's out of the way, you can return to your dorm and get your things put away. On your way out, you overhear some familiar voices. Hey, cool camera. Oh yeah, I guess they are just meeting. Cool camera, is that a nifty 50 on it? Thanks, I never leave home without it. 50 millimeters is just so versatile. What dorm are you in? I'm in St. Mary Hall. No way, I'm in there too. What room number? 209A. Me too. Oh my gosh, this is perfect. We're gonna become best friends. Thank goodness they finally decided to move out of the way. The bunny alone was blocking the double doors leading outside. The sun has passed under the horizon, but a few remnants of the light illuminate the sky. You feel exhausted. You're not used to this. You're not used to society's hustle and bustle. I'm already starting to mucus up here. The temple is difficult to keep up with after the past few years of keeping to yourself. I guess when you're not talking for a week straight, like you gotta get back used to it again. You're not sure even you're not wait, you're not sure you even want to be here, but you figured it'd be a waste not to try. You can always quit and go back home if you hate it that much. Some obnoxious noise fills the air, getting louder. Oh, it's just a group of people approaching. They appear to be the parents of the other freshmen completing their own tour of the campus. As they reunite with their kids, they embrace each other, wave goodbye, and some even shed tears. This must be the moment where they see their babies one last time before pushing them out of the nest. As you walk past, you overhear them talking about how proud they are of their children and how much they'll miss them. Rory sees you slinking off and calls out your name. I just can't shake this guy. Hey, Anon. Leaving already? I don't really have a reason to stick around, do I? Where's your part? Oh, sorry. Anyway, I am staying at Edgar Hall. What dorm do you live in? I'm over in Swanson. I heard that's the rich people's building. Rich are endangered. Yeah, I guess. Rory looks around, seemingly unsure of what to say. Well, my parents didn't come either. They just bought me a plane ticket and told me not to contact them until I had a PhD. Wow, that's tough. They just want to see me succeed. I'd probably live in their basement playing games for the rest of my life if they didn't force me out. But I'm actually really excited to have some freedom for once now that I'm no longer under their supervision. That's a good attitude to have. I guess so. Well, I guess I'll see you around. I have to unpack my desktop and get everything set up. There's an update for OpenZFS I need to add so I can finally use an up-to-date kernel. Cool, you use Linux? Have fun with that. Sounds like his problem to deal with. That's the price you pay when you let your computer run your life. Have fun with that. I gotta finish unpacking my own things. See you later. Laters. Sorry, I misspoke. Get the pokey flute to make the Claire move out of the way. Didn't know Rory had an Asian family. He waves goodbye as he walks off to Edgar Hall. You head in the opposite direction to your own dorm. Oh wow, it's bright already. Here it is, home sweet home for the next 4 years. You had packed so much stuff from home that you could carry your suitcases, but haven't had the chance to unpack yet. You'll have to wait until tomorrow. You're way too tired to bother with it right now. You quickly get ready for bed and flop directly onto the covers, falling asleep instantly. The only operating system you should use is Tempo OS. How do you know someone uses Linux? Don't worry, they'll tell you. It's already around noon by the time you wake up. Luckily, classes don't start until tomorrow, so you can get away with sleeping in, for now. You have to sort out your sleep schedule the painful way soon. However, your primary concern at the moment is the breakfast situation. You subsisted on nothing but granola bars during your journey to Harmonia, and it's high time you got a warm meal. You roll out of bed and take a quick shower, impatiently doing the bare minimum to make yourself presentable before heading out to find some food. It's a bright and sunny day with students bumbling about, socializing, as if their normie instincts extract vital nourishment from it. You unfortunately stumble into what must be the hub of social activity on campus today, club registration. Tables and booths line the streets with banners advertising the different clubs and organizations the university has to offer. I gotta blow my nose real quick. Hold on. There we go. Best I could. My neck's starting to lock up, which is great. I'm just slowly dying, I swear to God. Alright. There's one for the Botany Club, Debate Club, LGBT Club, Homofa Club, Anime Club, Video Club, Golf Club, and so on. Oh, that's an actual link. Oh boy. It takes you directly to trash. Of course. And it categorizes every active homofa topic. It's great. Oh, hold on. Can I get a history check? Oh God. Okay. There's pork in the golf club. Maybe. Imagine being the last human man alive and walking into the goddamn Homofa Club. Oh God. Dude, I'm like I exist in this game. I realize I fit in, I guess. Yet I'm dying too. On the inside. Going straight across the quickest way to the restaurants. So you head in with your eyes forward. You know, the moment you look at any of them, some representative will drag you into an involuntary conversation. Who's pinging me? Almost there. Almost. Just a few more meters. You almost managed to get to the end without being harassed by anybody. Surprisingly, it wasn't a club representative. Rather, it's the chatty girls you saw the day prior. Holy crap, it's you! You were at the thing last night, weren't you? She means the orientation. No, you must have me confused with the other human around here. Ava smirks at your joke, but Claire seems to take a second to get it. Oh. Oh! Duh. What was your name again? Anon? Yeah, and you were Ava and Claire, right? Yep, nice to meet you, Anon. So what brings you out here? Looking to join a club? More like looking for a place to get breakfast, lunch, but I ended up here somehow. I gotta This thing is like killing my neck. Let me readjust my pillows. What am I sitting on? I swear, it feels like my body's turning into a science experiment at this rate. And now that I'm looking at the screen on OBS, I realize we're not fully full screen. What happened here? There we go. Microphone back. Did Ava get taller? I don't know. Alright. One booth was giving out free donuts, but they ran out pretty quick. Yeah, I wonder why they ran out quick. Untangle it. There we go. Aw. I guess you could say the early bird gets the donut. You're not wrong. So have you signed up for anything so far? I looked into a bunch, but I can't decide which one to join. I just went for the obvious one and joined the photography club. Thinking about signing up for cinematography club too. What about you? I'm not really interested in any of them. Yes, we should all join a sorority. But why? I don't think they'd let me in. Why not? It's the current year. We can infiltrate their organization and hit on all the sorority sluts. Pass. Aw, you're no fun. What about you, Anon? Nah. Wait, I think, like, if you say nah, then you, like, get, don't you get sucked into Rory, not Rory, Gunner's stuff? I wonder, if you go, yeah, will the Porku thing come up? Nah. You're gonna bun, have a little fun. No one's stopping you from joining on your own, you know. But I'll be lonely. At least the point of joining one is so you won't be alone. I want to be around my friends, though. You'll make some in the sorority. What if they don't like me? Oh, trust me, I think you'll fit right in. Really? Claire looks to you sympathetically. Your stomach is roaring, demanding that you escape this mundane conversation and go find sustenance. Yeah, you'd make a great sorority girl. Let me know how it goes. I have to run for now. Claire quits pouting and instantly brightens up. Sure, see you around, Anon. Later. You wave goodbye to the duo and hurry away before someone else distracts you from your mission. A few restaurants catch your eye, but the long lines accompanying them dissuade you from bothering to try them. You weren't about to escape one crowd only to end up in another. When all hope seemed lost, the scent of coffee and bagels in the air came to your rescue, leading you to a small building hidden behind the library. Wasn't it random if you got the girls or Rory here? I don't know. Maybe. The interior is dim, so so quiet you can hear your footsteps echo. You think it was abandoned if not for the barista watering a plant at the counter. After giving the menu a look over, you decide what you want and walk up to place your order. God, my voice is just being thrown all the way because I got like snot up my nose I can't get up. Privet, welcome to Coffee Zona. Your zone. How can I help you? Her voice is like a whisper, you can hardly hear it. Yeah, can I get what is it, it slipped my mind, but the big smoke order is a number 9 large. Give the barista your order and swipe your card on the machine. And can I get a name for you? Not that I really need it, since we're the only ones here. But it would be nice to have you regardless. Anon. Alright, Anon, I'll have your order ready for you soon. Thanks, You look down at her name tag. It's in Acrylic. We already know. We already know. Mishka. You've pirated enough Eastern European malware to be able to sound out the letters. Thanks, Mishka. Am I saying that right? Yep, not many Mishkas around here, are there? Nope, you're the first I've ever met. And again, I just did move here. She begins working on your order while continuing the conversation. Oh, are you a new student? Yeah, I can't decide what to major in, though. It can be a tough choice to make. I wouldn't stress about it, though. Most people find something after a semester or two. I sure hope so. I wasn't really planning on going to college in the first place, but I also wasn't planning on not going, you know? But now I'm here and I still don't know what I'm doing. Many students feel the same way. Life can be that way sometimes. You just have to make the best of it while you're here. For now, enjoy coffee and Bellini. Mishka hands you a steaming hot cup and a box. Thanks, and I appreciate the advice. Nima problema. Come back soon. It gets pretty lonely here. For sure. Wonder what happens if you name yourself Mishka or one of the characters' names. That'd be hilarious. That should be something. Unless the game just refuses it. You walk out the door, feeling somewhat uplifted by the barista's words, and find a place to sit and enjoy your breakfast. A light breeze passes by as you open your box and stab a fork into your pancakes. To be honest, you're kind of glad you're back in school. The past few years haven't been kind to you, and basically had to drop out of high school to take care of your parents in their final moments. Damn, dropping out of high school and still getting invited to college? That's crazy. It'll be nice going back to a structured life with classes, but the added liberty of being a real adult. You finish up your meal, gathering your scraps and throwing them away as you ponder what to do with the rest of your day. This is your last day of total freedom before you become a full-time student. It's already afternoon and you're already feeling tired. Is this what it's like to be an adult? When you feel like you should be cruising down the city streets on your way to some beach party, where you'll chat up a cutie by the bonfire and watch the stars together. Alas, you still need to unpack your belongings and tidy up your dorm. You should also do a bit of grocery shopping on the way back. You best go to bed early too. You don't want to be late for class tomorrow. Oh boy. Well, today's the day. Starting a new school year always gives you a mixture of anxiety and excitement. It's a chance to kind of reset things and try new things, be a new person. But it's also a huge obligation to keep up with studies. Still better than being a wage slave, you guess. It's me on Monday. You vastly overestimated your ability to get around campus. Quickly arrived 10 minutes late to your history class. Or is this guy still going to be black and white? All eyes are on you as you bust through the doorway. Oh, he's got some color now. He still looks a bit rough, though. Ah, nice of you to join us. You must be... He flips through the papers on his desk. Mr. Anon Mann, correct? Did I say that right? I'll let your tardiness slide since this is the first day, but please make more of an effort to be on time in the future. Go on and take a seat. Fuck yeah, human privilege. The only available seat is towards the back of the classroom. You walk down the aisle, careful not to trip over everyone's backpacks as you pass by each desk, but you do anyway. Now where was I? Oh yes, the group project that is due at the end of the semester. You will be responsible for researching an ancient civilization, writing a 10-page paper detailing its rise and fall, and putting together a presentation. You'll find more information about the requirements and grading rubric on the syllabus. I'll let you go ahead and form groups of 3 now. I know most of you don't know each other, but this will be a good opportunity to make friends. And enter Rose. Forming groups already? Well, time to kill yourself. Oh wait, the girl next to you is pretty cute. Maybe she's into humans. Hey, wanna be partners? No. He scooches her desk away from you and faces the other way. Damn, maybe he came on too strong. You try partnering up with some others, but it seems everyone's already established their own group. You'd think everyone would have wanted to be buddy-buddy with the last human here or something, I don't know. I feel like it'd be like bonus points or something. Yeah, we'll write about the downfall of humans. It'll be easy because we got the last human right here. You're not in Go. Okay, Anon Man, owner of the Man Co. You take another look at the raccoon girl. She didn't even attempt to talk to any of the other students. She's just staring out the window. Hopefully everyone's found a group by now. Mr. Rothbauer asks who everyone is partnered with and jots it down in a notebook while you silently panic. Anon, what about you? Whose group are you in? I couldn't find one. Oh, does the class not divide evenly? Ha! This is why I'm a history teacher and not a math one. Does anyone else not have a partner? What about you, Miss Kaczynski? Whose group are you in? Kaczynski, huh? Is she related to the dean? Nobody's. Just call me Rose. Very well, Rose. You and Anon can be a group of two, then. Can I just do the assignment on my own? Technically, yes, but you miss out on half the points. Your grade depends on how well you work with your partners, so it's absolutely crucial that you all pull your weight and hold each other accountable. I expect everyone to contribute their fair share. There's no excuses for skipping the presentation, even if you get hit by a bus on the day of. Fine, whatever. Good, I'll put you and Anon in your own group then. While Rothenbauer writes your name in his notebook, you hear crumpling paper beside you. You glance towards Rose and see her clenching her fist, balling up a sheet of paper. Stretch my neck. Oh, god damn. Where's BBW Rabbit? You missed her, but she's probably gonna come up later. Rose pushes Anon in front of a bus, drags his body to class. This is the downfall of humans. She turns to you and mutters something. To hell with that. You'll just slow me down. You can read your name aloud during the presentation, but that's it. Well, now that that's settled, let's begin our first lesson. This course and the follow-up World History 2 are designed to give you an understanding of how civilization has progressed all the way back from when the dinosaurs roamed the Earth. Mr. Rothbauer circles a crude drawing of a pterodactyl on the chalkboard and starts drawing an arrow pointing to some stick figures. To the rise and fall of humanity, leading to the current era, Societas Animalium, that is Society of Animals, as they say. Of course, not much is known about how the dinosaurs lived since a meteor striking the planet destroyed nearly every bit of evidence that they were here at all. After the world was buried under a blanket of smoke and ash, smothering their existence, it took millions of years before a civilization was able to form again. In any case, anything before the agricultural revolution humans kickstarted circa 10,000 BCE won't be on the test. A big thank you to Anon's ancestors for that. A few students turn around in their seat and look back at you. This is so uncomfortable. Kind of like my neck right now. My head is hurting. You think you would be able to grab and lift Rose by the scruff? That's funny. Are you supposed to say anything? Why did Mr. Rothbauer have to call you out like that? It's not your fault your ancestors forced everyone to live in a society. Anyway, where was I? Oh yes, the human population was increasing exponentially during this time, and they quickly established themselves as the dominant species. You take out a notebook and start taking notes as Mr. Rothbauer lectures for the next hour. Next up, you got Introduction to Probability and Statistics, so this is with Gunnar. You signed up for it so you can learn how to properly balance your crit chance and other stats in role-playing games. Looks like you made it before the teacher arrived. Nobody else is brave enough to sit in the front row, leaving you no choice but to take a seat there. Someone sits right next to you and starts chatting you up like you're best friends. Yeah, so should I do the voice? Oh boy. The gunner voice. No, Coda is here, bro. You didn't post a reminder in the server. I don't do reminders. Dr. Rothbauer really on the sins of the father mindset. Ow, ow, fuck. Tailbone, please. Goddamn. Oh, fuck off. This shit's gonna turn me into the Tourette's guy, I swear to God. It's only a matter of time before I start shouting the gamer word at this rate. Why are you starting from the beginning? Because there was new stuff. And ow, fucking hell. Jesus Christ. Just kill me already. Saves, the previous saves, I don't know if they were really that compatible. Ow. God damn. Just kill me. I'm just gonna do the voice because I'm in pain. Yeah, so summer vacation was pretty lit. Went on this week-long fishing trip with my dad's yacht with the bros, and my portfolio was up 20% from the start of the quarter. Are you talking to me? Huh? Are you talking to me? Oh yeah, is that another problem, is it? No, it's just weird you would think I'd give a shit about your yacht. Oh, sorry, you're more of a helicopter guy, I see. My mistake. Man, I need to get one of those for myself. Maybe I'll ask one for my birthday. I'm Gunner, by the way. What's your name? Hang on. At least he's not pestering you with questions about what it's like being the last human. In fact, you don't know if he's even aware of the fact. It seems he's more concerned with his own status and appearance. Hang on, huh? Let me tell you a funny story. This building was used for the Feminist Studies College last semester. They switched it over to math over the summer. So when I saw that I had stats here, my first thought was, the hell, are we going to learn how to find the hypotenuse while folding laundry or something? I guess laugh. He can have one laugh. He can have one ha. Do the voice. Chapter 1 and 2 are the same. Save files were sort of an issue though. Were only fixed later in chapter 3. Should still work, but some stuff wasn't saved. The man himself is here, yeah. So is my tailbone pain. I'm getting tag teamed by my tailbone and by neck and back pain, so life is misery. You have to admit, that got a chuckle out of you. You try to hide it, but your true colors make themselves known. Don't be afraid to laugh. I know I'm funny. Gunner goes quiet as an old lady walks into the room. I must be the professor. How about this? We'll play this one out and then we'll just skip, I don't know when chapter... Did the chapters just announce themselves? She's colored too. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Mrs. Herschel, and I'm very excited to teach probability and statistics again this year. Looking good, Mrs. Herschel. I'm very excited to learn probability and statistics again this year. Fiery will get you nowhere, Gunner. I'm afraid you'll be learning the subject for the first time this year, judging by your grades last year. Hey, I still remember y equals mx plus b. That's geometry, dear. Oh yeah. Now then, we have much to get through and not a lot of time, so let's begin with some basics. A set is defined as a collection of elements. You notice Gunner aggressively taking notes throughout the whole class. He even stays behind to ask Mrs. Herschel questions after she dismisses the class. Is this stuff really that difficult? You understand it just fine, but maybe it gets harder later. Since you're done with the class for the day, you think you'll get a bite to eat, and then study a bit and call it a day. Alright, we'll zip zoom. You're running version 0.9, wait, 0.9.5. 9.4, probably, hold on. Life is pain. Yeah, it says 9.4. Alright, oh. We will, no, not that one. We'll zip Zuno, I guess. A girl with dyed blue fur raises her paws and blurts out a question. Apparently I haven't read this one before. Hi, I was just wondering what your pronouns are. Good question. I usually go by she, her, but I include they, them in my email signatures because it makes me feel hip and young. Oh no. Oh no, Mrs. Ellen. No wonder. You're not going to refer to me by any pronouns when speaking to me. Wait, you're not going to refer to me by any pronouns when speaking to me anyway, so I don't care which ones you use behind my back. Where was I? Oh yes, this course will introduce you to literature across a variety of different cultures throughout different time periods. Okay. Bon après-midi, I am Mrs. Celestine, and I will be your Professor de Francis for this semester, and hopefully the next one as well if you decide to stick with it. It's good to expand your horizons and try new things. You'll all be finding out a lot about yourselves throughout this class, so it's important to keep an open mind. What? Wait, what's that? You happen to notice something strange about the water bottle on her desk. Oh, this is Claire coming in. The liquid inside appears to be rippling. It was subtle at first, but the intensity of the waves increase over time. As the water starts to slosh around more violently, you begin to hear rhythmic thudding that seems to be approaching. A moment later, the door crashes open and a wall of fluff squeezes through the doorframe. Isn't that Claire? What a coincidence you have a class with her. Oh, sorry I'm late. Pasty Suis must be Madame Whitney. Just Claire is fine. Very well. Please take a seat and we'll begin introductions. Same as Claire, so we're trying to get with Claire. Do you believe in fate? Kinda. Maybe kinda, I'm not sure. They want to be study partners? Sure, why not? How does lunch tomorrow sound? Heck yeah. I think that was lunch with Claire, right? And not lunch with Ava? Bunzilla. That was a joke scene because of all my IRL professors were doing the same thing. Cringe. Claire the T-Rex. I think the only time my professors mentioned pronouns was for Spanish, but that's due to male-female pronouns being important for words. Yeah, just fast-forwarding through the parts we've seen, but choosing Claire option is good. Okay. Be a productive member. You know, sure. That's real basic stuff. I must have not read this one. Fucking tailbone. Jesus Christ. I knew this was all gonna fucking come at me today, too. But I was the one who chose today to do this. Really? How the fuck can you move letters around like that? Wait. Really? How the fuck can you move letters around like that? It's simple algebra. Who do I look like? Isaac Newton? Moving on. Yeah, moving on. I accidentally withdrew too much cash. Now my wallet barely fits my pocket, so I don't mind. I think this is like decline. No, I pay for myself. I can pay for myself. Usually people just leave behind the coins. It was Gunner's idea. I don't know. Just cut Gunner. It's nothing really. You deserve it for your hard work. Oh my, well if you think so, Dayakuyu vam haha. Right, Claire? Claire whispers what to say in your ear. Vulaska, did I pronounce that right? Close enough. Zip zoom. They had to build a whole new wing at my local museum just for my paintings. Fishing? or think about working out. Hey, underneath all this fat, I'm pure muscle. Do you like guns? I use my gold medal from the Olympics shooting competition as a coaster. I got bushcraft. Driving when we don't drive. Climbing. We did bushcraft, didn't we? What's a word that nobody actually uses? Maybe you can confuse them to avoid having to talk about it. I do bushcraft. Like outdoor survival stuff? Well shit, you should have known Claire with a knowledge of esoteric camping lingo. Yeah, chopping down trees and building shelter, making fires in thunderstorms, hunting and foraging for food. The only survival you've ever done is in Minecraft. It's close enough, right? I've done a little bit of that. It was fun. I'd love to delve deeper and do some real survival. There you go, new hobby. Yeah, but it's not like you can major in camping. Maybe she can be a park ranger or one of those search and rescuers. Orders are ready for pickup. Oh, there's our food. You're all chill here. I'll go pick it up. Alright, just the two of us. Would be nice. Player time. That would be nice. Yes, it would. Just let me know when you're free. I'll text you when my schedule frees up. Okay. Buzz buzz. What now? Hey, Anon. That's a lot of Y's. Either you're into me or you want a favor. Smiley face. I'm guessing this is Ava. Yeah, my picture's here, buddy. You figured me out. I was just wondering if you could give me that Catboy's number, please. I think I'd skip through this. He's gay. He's gay. Zip zoom. Fuck. Is my translator going to work on this? Why would you do this? Why is there pain? Why is there suffering? How do I even access translations anymore? Translate. Okay, it's the bottom one. Drive lol, not baby driver. Wait, didn't see either. What? Armored porcupine not getting stuck on French segments challenge impossible. Why are we still here just to suffer? You fit through your pages, yeah. He says with a wink and playfully nudges you. I'd love to. Maybe another time. Sorry, I'm not into fat chicks. I'd love to. Oh my gosh, really? Let's go then. What, right now? Don't you have chemistry? Well, it looks like she gave us the chemicals and now we're in her bedroom. It's one of the few times you've ever been in a girl's room, this one being shared between Ava and Claire. Their lifestyles are reflected in the stark contrast in their respective sides of the room. Well, it looks like they bunk up together. Ava is lying on her bed reading a magazine while listening to headphones. She turned her eyes over to you when Claire crashed through the doorway. Hey Claire, you alright? Ava, get out. Unless you want to join in on the study session Anon and I are about to have. Oh, I'll just give you two some privacy. Ava grabs her bags and flutters out of the room. Without hesitation, Claire pins you between her warm, soft body and the cold, hard wall. She has a crazed look in her eyes, and all you've got is your textbook to protect you. The textbook protected Olivia from Nia, so it's gonna protect me from Claire. So, where do you want to begin? Well, Chapter 2-2 is giving some trouble. I can't tell how to pronounce some of these French words that are a jumble of vowels. You're so adorable, acting committed to the role. Role? Claire seems to think you're role-playing like the textbook suggests. You recall a scenario where one of you acts as a tourist in France needing help with the language. Guess you'll play along. Let's see, moi, te pretend, or whatever. I'm getting... What is it? Montezuma flashbacks. Claire lifts you off your feet and sets you down in a chair. She brushes aside a pair of panties on the desk and slams your textbook down where it was. This is all brand new. You feel something heavy and squishy rest atop your head as she leans over you. Speaking French. You think she's saying something about it being hot. You flip open your textbook and looking around for an appropriate response. Speaking French. Speaking French. She tugs at the bottom of her sweater, airing out the heat beneath the fabric. It's becoming difficult to keep track of the conversation as she uses more words you don't know. She must have been reading ahead. All you can offer is a basic observation about the sweater. Speaking French. Claire racks her claws against the table impatiently while thinking. Speaking French. Before you have time to translate, you're hoisted out of the chair and thrown onto Claire's bed face up. Danger time. In a blink of an eye, the bunny pounces on top of you, thankfully propping herself up on her paws so as not to crush your frail human body. Without your textbook to protect you, you'll have an even harder time navigating the strange conversation. You're still unfamiliar with the customs of France, but Claire seems to be guiding you. Perhaps if you study more in your free time, you'll have a better grasp on things. Is this how people normally talk in France? From what I've read, yes. Speaking French. Still working on getting complete CGs, alright. Wait a minute, French people don't shower. An eternity passes with you and your study partner frequently changing positions and whispering broken French to each other in this hot and sweaty room. Though the odd... Wait, hold on. I've read... No, apparently I haven't. Though the odd body language still confuses you, you feel like you've learned a few new words and grammatical rules. You've ended up lying on your back with your head up in Claire's lap while she strokes your hair. It's an incredibly soothing feeling. You'd fall asleep right here. You let out a yawn and check the time on your phone. Man, it's getting late. I should head back to my dorm and get ready for tomorrow. You sit up, roll out of bed, and begin collecting your belongings. This is actually kind of fun, like the whole role-playing in French thing, and I learned a lot. We should do this again sometime. Seriously? What? Nothing. I had fun too. She seems disappointed. Was there something else she wanted to do? Maybe next time we can do something more fun than studying. Oh, she probably means playing video games. Sure, we can play around next time. Okay. Yay. See you in class. Speaking French. I don't even know who's texting me. Rory emerges from the mosh pit looking disheveled. He adjusts his glasses and walks up to you. Gunnar, I looked away for like 2 seconds and lost track of you. Zip zoom, enjoying the beer. Tastes like piss. Zip zoom, maybe get a minor. Rose moment. Offer your umbrella. Wait, actually, I should go back. We're trying to riz up Claire, not Rose. French. Zip zoom. Chapter 2. Zip zoom. Fuck. Don't answer. What would you like to do? Study, I guess. French. You pick up your French textbook and practice some lessons. It took a while, but now you feel more confident in your understanding of the topic. It's gotten late. Time to get ready for bed. He comes to realize that the perception of death revolves around the fulfillment of life one has made for themselves. He had once believed he had led a fulfilling life by acquiring prestige and status, but as he lay dying, no one cares. His existence brought about an impersonal and artificial partnership that could only acknowledge each other as far as how one benefited the other. No one cares. Cool. Stand around awkwardly. Sorry, Mishka. To your credit, Mishka also seems to be in the same awkward state of not knowing what to do or say. Well, it was nice standing here with you. Time to zoom. Don't look at Rose's answers. Raccoonian book, French. You're starting to feel exhausted both physically and mentally. All this is where we get in the pills. You set aside your reading materials and nestle under your blanket. A few seconds after closing your eyes, your phone buzzes. Now the garden. So I'm getting my picture taken with not Ava, Claire. I'll trade them for something. Yeah, that's how you get the game over. Does it still game over? I have to do it. Trade them for something. I'm bleeding. Oh fuck, what the hell? You're staring at your bloody fingers. Rose takes the opportunity to snatch the sheets of paper from your other hand. What'd you expect? Life's not one of your creepy animes. Learn to treat people properly, or don't be surprised if you end up dead like the rest of your species sooner than later, Skinny. It's a raccoon's world now, and you're just living in it. Holy hell, that stung. Both the scratch and the insult. Sure, I'm not giving you rabies just now. You walk away in shame to the restroom to clean yourself up. After cleaning the blood off your cheek, you find a table to sit at and crack open some books. I swear that was like a game over. How old is Miss Ellen? 37. That means she's a millennial. I hope that makes you feel old. Yeah, I swear that led to a game over last time. French. Quit reading. We read these. Maybe we shouldn't become criminals. Oh, I just got background here. Future today, grad. What is this, an Arcanine or Star Fox? I mean, we'd be liable for any damaged property or personnel as a result of giving this bitch a shake, wouldn't we? Sure sounds like criminal activity to me. Gentlemen, shall we? Oh wait, it's Hunter voice. But it doesn't matter now. Hospital time. I drank the 8-ball and saw the future. It was the hospital. I can walk fine. 2 days. French. Try to escape. Stay here. Guess we can stay. Work on stat. Oh, wait, that was stats. Fuck. Browse Pinstagram. Oh, wait. If I browse that, go back. If I browse that. Will this be the Porku reference? Save there. Is this the Porku reference? You know what? You really don't feel like doing homework right now. Instead, you'd like to indulge in the finer arts society has to offer. You tap the Pinstagram app on your phone and instantly receive a dopamine rush as dozens of random images crowd your screen. After a bit of scrolling, you stumble upon Ava's profile. Software must have automatically detected you have her number in your contacts and added her to your newsfeed. Sometimes the FBI agent monitoring your internet connections is pretty cool like that. Eva's got some nice pics on here. Just like she said, she's really into landscape shots. Some of these look like they're taken from high up. She probably perched in a tree, judging by the looks of it. You know, real people use drones nowadays. Kind of makes you want to go out and explore. Maybe you will once you're free from this dreaded hospital. I guess it wasn't it. You're cute, by the way. No, you. Okay, I think you've had too much to drink. Go somewhere. Explore. Oh, it's this one again, ain't it? A short walk off. Hey, we're gonna run into that bird thing, aren't we? A short walk off campus brings you to a commercial area. The streets are lined with restaurants and a variety of shops ranging from fashion to books, gift shops, electronics, art stores, antiques, and more. It's overwhelmingly quickly, and you can hardly decide which shops to stop at. Just doing some window shopping is enough to satisfy your curiosity for the most part. You hate it when you walk into what appears to be a general clothing store, only for it to be entirely women's clothes except for a small men's section in the back. You guess it's for husbands when they bring their wives shopping, but you're alone and it makes everything awkward when you have to go walk past women's undergarments to get to some boring shirt. And you have to pretend to be interested and then hurry out of the store before the attendant can say, "Thanks for stopping by." Around the 5th time it happens, you decide to cut your losses and go back to your dorm. Rip. The thread-destroying lesbird. The day is just about over. All you can do now is get ready for bed. Zip zoom. Change. The change. What are you doing here? Oh, you're actually pretty lax on the whole teaching thing, aren't you? I wasn't always like this. I used to care a lot more. But times change, as they always do. I don't know, you seem to have strong opinions on literature. Literature's all I know. I suppose I put on a front to appear like I still care about teaching, but I really don't anymore. Something happened? No, at least not just one thing. My dissatisfaction has been accumulating for a while. I like to think I make my own paths in life, for better or worse. Now I can't help but feel like I've been on a streak of bad decisions for quite a long time. Same, but I think I'm making the most of it. I always felt like I'm mindlessly drifting through life like, You try to come up with some literary metaphor, or is it a simile? Like a jellyfish being pulled by the currents, not really going anywhere, just letting myself exist. And where has that taken you? It brought me to this fancy pants university. And perhaps you're doing quite well as a jellyfish. I fancy myself more like a wolf. Oh no, return to wolf. Always chasing after things relentlessly until I left my pack behind. Why not start a new pack? I was sort of a lone wolf too until I got here and started making friends. Oh, it's far too late for me to start over. You ought to cherish the time you have with your friends while you're still young. You make it sound like it's a game over once you reach a certain age. I mean, it kind of is. My body's breaking down, buddy. Well, it sort of is if you don't have your life together by a certain time. Well, you can't be at that point already. There's still plenty of time. No. Just how old do you think I am, young man? 34. You already know. I guess I'm just built with her. She's fat. She's fat. It's because you're fat. I know. She's the perfect size. Wow, you human men really are something else. Except for a bit longer. How about you, Anon? What is this? Hanging out with Ava? Yeah, we're not hanging out with Ava, sorry. You gonna study hard this weekend, Anon? I might. Panty raids aren't real. It's just some dumb thing Hollywolf came up with for college propaganda. Propaganda movies to trick people into taking out loans to get a worthless degree. I'm surprised it's Holly Wolf, but not Holly who. Those beaked people. What about you? What is this, Panty Raid? Tell me out. Wander aimlessly. You get on the ground. Don't follow her. But more importantly, have you made any significant bonds? I think so. Can I get the large chai tea latte hot with almond milk and extra honey and salt and half a dozen chocolate chip cookies? All that for Claire's special order. I'll sit next to Claire. Nowadays, it's been recontextualized as the rise of animal people after your kind died off. Rose. Yeah, let's bail. Oh wait, we're with the rat. You want to ride it? Chapter 3. A few weeks later. Offer. Sure, why not? You waited for me out here. Of course! Of course, I wanted to walk you to class today. You're such a sweetheart. Shall we go then? Claire holds out her paw for you to grab and hold of it. You can hardly keep up with her long strides, and the tightness of her grip cuts off circulation in your hand as she practically drags you along towards French. What? I was doing my homework. Well, I have to answer this for Claire's sake. So bring up the translator again. Wowie zowie. Oh boy. The translator is so cooked that the top and the bottom are the same ones. I'm gonna assume bottom. I mean, I could always come back. No, go back. Time traveler. There we go. Zoom. Don't do anything stupid. I won't. Do anything stupid, that is. I'll try and enjoy my life. Ha. That's all I can ask of you. I didn't want windows. She's got that wolf in her. Sorry, you keep running into fast forward problems. I revise some lines and it stops you whenever it hits them, yeah? Wander aimlessly. Bumbling around in the night sure is fun. You never know who you might bump into. Is this with Rose again? Literally. You trip over something low to the ground, but instead of chipping your teeth on the asphalt below, you land on something incredibly soft. And large. Oh my, Anon, right here in the middle of the street. You found yourself on top of Claire, who was crouched on all fours for some reason. You roll off of her and turn on your phone's flashlight. She appears to have her arm buried in a stormwater drain on the side of the street. Claire, what are you doing down there at this hour? Turn that light off, everyone will see. You oblige her and turn off your light. What's this all about? Aha, got it. You hear the scraping of metal against concrete as Claire pulls out a small box from the drain. What is that? It's a box. She pops the latches up and opens the box. You're half expecting there to be a severed hand or something equally creepy inside. But it turns out to be a bunch of random junk and some scraps of paper. Whose box is this? No one's. Let me stretch my neck for a bit. I'm sorry. If I'm gonna stay there, my neck's gonna be kinked that way. Oh, ow. God damn it. Okay, there we go. It's a box. Oh, I can hear all the little cracks in my neck, dude. Fucking A. I should just fucking hibernate this winter. You guys have no idea how much misery I'm in. It's all like bipolar type pain, where like pain, immense pain one moment and then none afterwards. It's just, it fluctuates. No one's. Why was it in the drain? Because someone put it in there. Why is it full of junk? People put whatever they happen to have in here. Geocaching? Why? That's what geocaching's all about. Geocaching? Yeah, you know, geographical caching. But why? Claire pulls a bead bracelet from her pocket and deposits it into the box. It's like a game. You gotta find the box and your reward is a little trinket to put in the next box. See anything you want? She holds the box up to your face. What catches your eyes are some toy army men, trading cards, bottle caps, a rubber duck. What should you take? The duck. Rubber duck, my beloved. The cold hard box is no place for you. You belong in a warm bubble bath. You pocket the trinket and turn to Claire. Okay, now what? Now as proof of our achievement, picks up the pencil that was in the box and unfolds a sheet of paper. Scrawled on it are various names and dates. This must be the people who found this cache and when. She writes her name as well as yours on it, dates it, and folds it back up and closes the box before returning it to its original position. Phew, wasn't that fun? I don't know, I just got here and now I have a rubber duck. Why do we have to do this in the darkness again? It's like hide and seek. If we found the cache when everyone could see us, then everyone would know its location. How about we do another one? Then you and join me for the full adventure. Do I have a choice? Nope. Claire grabs your hand and rushes you along the campus streets. You can barely keep up with her excited hopping. You wind up at the school's running track where half the area is illuminated by large stadium lights. Okay. So someone hid a cache in the post, and then post the approximate GPS coordinates for it online, and geocachers go out and find it. That's it? So it really is just hide and seek, but with inanimate objects. Yep, it's a lot of fun and actually gets you exploring. Head. How far are we in? We're like an hour and a half. I'll try and push out one more half hour. I am suffering, dude. The coordinates say it's somewhere in this area. There's a lot of places it could be hidden, though. Any idea where we should start looking? Lampposts, maybe. Even everywhere. Lampposts. How about around the lampposts? Good idea. Sometimes they have covers at the base you can lift up and hide things in. You go that way along the track and I'll go this way, and we each only have to check half of them. Okay, meet you at the other end of the track. Chapter 4 stream that doesn't even make it to Chapter 4. Well, try being me. You're in the opposite direction of Claire, inspecting every lamppost along the way. Just as Claire said, some of them have a shroud covering some wires that you can just lift up. No geocaching boxes to be found, however. You find it? Nope. Any other ideas? Bleachers. Let's check under the bleachers. There's tons of places you could hide a small box and it would blend right in. Good thinking. You take the one on the right, and I'll check the one on the left. That'll make things faster, but with only one pair of eyes, you might overlook the box. Using your phone as a flashlight, you slink around the backside of the bleachers and commence your search. Wind rattles thin aluminum seats. Feels like the whole thing will collapse onto you at any moment. All the shadows from the stands dance as you move the light source around, making it hard to look for anything. You scan the ridges under the seats, but nothing comes up empty. After looking over everything twice, Claire returns to you from across the field. Find anything yet? Nothing. Dang, wanna try looking elsewhere? There's no way I can choose no. Equipment shed probably has some good hiding spots. Agreed. Non-cachers would probably just think it's supposed to be there if they did stumble upon it. Can we even get inside? It's probably locked up at night. Claire bends down and hoists the garage door up. You were saying? Judging by the screeching of the door, it probably was locked. These doors just aren't built to withstand the bonui, though. You and Claire begin rummaging through the various pieces of equipment in the shed. The reeks of gasoline and grass clippings, thanks to the lawnmower that's stored here, cover your nose and dig around every place that could conceal a box. I don't think it's in here. Yeah, I don't see it anywhere it could be. Wanna try looking elsewhere? Now let's get out of here. Claire yanks on the garage door and pulls it down after you step outside. As you're exiting the shed, you notice a sparkle in the corner of your eye. There's a ridge under the awning, and you can make out a shiny piece of metal out there. You point to it. You see that? Can you reach it? Claire has no trouble grabbing hold of it and pulling it down. In her paws is a box similar to the one she found before. Haha, good eye, Anon. She sets it down on the ground and opens up the latches. Inside the box is empty aside from a pencil and a sheet of paper taped at the bottom. Only one name is written on it, and it dates back 2 years. That must be whoever set up this geocache. This makes us the first to find it. Claire scrolls down your name and the current date. Dang, I didn't bring another reward. Now whoever finds this will think I'm just a taker and not a giver. Put your new trinket inside. Bye-bye, ducky. You pull your newly acquired trinket from the last box and deposit it inside. Better to leave the next geocacher with a fun prize than for you to carry around more junk. Oh, how sweet of you. Claire pulls you into a side hug and nuzzles the top of your head. Just trying to be a good geocacher. Next finder will appreciate it. Claire puts the lid back on and secures the latches, returning the box to its original location. Oh, that's geocaching for you. What did you think? It's something. I'm glad I started doing it. There's a bunch of caches around here. When we were talking about hobbies earlier, it got me thinking. I needed a new one. So I looked up stuff to do, and this was one I hadn't tried before. So thanks for leading me down this rabbit hole. Really happy to have something new to do. I'd probably love to do this again with you. This was a lot of fun. I'd love to do this again with you. Oh, it's like she can read your mind. You like big bunnies, don't you, Anon? Get out of my head! Maybe we can do this again next time. Next time I go out on one of my signature night walks. Yeah. You bid Claire a good night and return to your dorm for some much-needed sleep. You're going to jail. Remain standing. It's true, we can be vicious. What is this? Killer rabbits. I wouldn't mind taking a bite out of you in particular, Anon. I bet humans taste delicious. Fair, everyone knows rabbits are herbivores. Don't act like you're not curious about what humans taste like, too. And speaking of lunch, I was gonna suggest we all go somewhere to eat soon. When Gunners talks, we zip zoom. What is this? Hope you won't be too jealous when I walk home holding Ava's wing. What's this? Oh, is this This sends us to the hospital again, I recall. Number 2. I literally do not care. I don't care about holding anyone's hand. I'm just doing this to make you lose. Oh, it's just losing. Play the reverse card. What's the reverse card? The only hand he'll be holding is mine after I win. Oh no. I guess we'll just have to do it for Claire. You can hold my paws in my dorm too, all the way till morning. Claire, you perv. Who's gonna be the pervert when you'll be watching us? Hang on, Wins. I'm locking you out of your dorm. Enough talking. Let's get this competition started already. You and Gunner dig into your bowls haphazardly, taking large bites to get through it quicker. Concede because I don't want to go to the hospital. We're not eating 8-ball juice. You just can't go on. This isn't worth it. You feel woozy and tears are streaming down your cheeks. Is this really worth it? If you take one more bite, you're pretty sure you'll be out of commission for the rest of the weekend. Maybe it's time to give up. That's it, no more. You sit there, brain fried from the traumatic spices, suckling on the ice cubes, as Gunner finishes his bowl and claims victory. Ah, yes! Through the fires and flames, I emerge victorious. Inhales. Ah! The waitress comes by and refills your drinks. Gunner chugs his in one go. Even the water burns. You alright, big guy? Not really, but whatever. I am in so much pain right now. But it'll be worth it to hold your wing. Ava stifles a giggle. Oh, fine. I said I would. And I guess you do kind of deserve it. You put up a good fight, Anon. It just wasn't meant to be. You put on a good show, too. You boys look so silly. Mind if I try a bite, Anon? You sure? It's kind of spicy. I think I can handle it. Ava reached over with her fork and takes a stab at your red-hot molten lava in a bowl. You're watching horror as she takes a big bite and swallows it. Kind of bland if you ask me. The fuck? How can you eat something so spicy? Are you Mexican or something? Free, a magician never reveals her secrets. Birds don't have receptors of capsaicin, so they can't taste spicy foods. You got me. It was fun watching you guys struggle with something so mild. I'm glad we could offer some amusement for the night. I'm never doing this again. Same. Not the... wait. If you lose, Claire sits on you, right? Not in the rewrite. Oh no. The rest of the night was a blur. You felt like you were going to pass out a few times, but you managed to hold it together. Gunner was kind enough to pay for your meal, but not kind enough to avoid gloating as he held Ava's wing on the way back to campus. You wake up feeling dizzy, almost kind of hungover. Your poor intestines are still groaning in pain, even after you made several trips to the bathroom. Last night was not worth it, was not worth the trouble just to lose. Your stomach is still in unrelenting agony, so you're just going to take it easy for now. All you can do today is lie in bed and study while idly browsing the web. Your intestines have finally settled, and you're feeling well enough to go out. What would you like to do? Stay at dorm. Decide to return to your dorm early and get some studying in. There's still time to study before you have to go to bed. French, I guess. Pick that up now. Refuse. You got hand-like paws. Pick it up yourself. You're the one who fucking knocked it over. Whose fault is that? Try not leaving your toys hanging precariously over your desk next time. I'm going to kill you! Good morning, class. I hope you had a nice weekend. Rose silently folds her knife and sits back in her chair. She reaches down and picks up the main body of the device. The individual plastic pieces have popped out of their sockets. You can see now it was one of those old portable cassette players, the tape still inside, albeit spilling out some of the cassette itself in an unholy tangled mess. Rose sighs and tosses the chassis into her bag, not even bothering with the other pieces strewn about the floor. She spends half the class sullenly untangling the tape and spooling it back into the cassette. To your surprise, she doesn't stab you after class. She just picked up her bag and left, looking too sad to be angry. It was implied. Pick up the mountain. My load in her. I doubt that, but okay. Starter slips 100. Doesn't make it 200. What is this? Make it 200. You stash the money into your pocket, but you can definitely get more from him. Only 100? I thought you liked Ava more than that. Oop, this is kind of embarrassing. Do you have a change for a $10,000 bill? I didn't even know they made those. Oh, screw it. Let me just send it to you on PayPossum. What's your account name? You give him your email. Yeah, no, text Ava and tell her you can't come. You don't seem to have much passion for teaching. Was it ever enjoyable for you? At one point I thought it was, or I thought I could convince myself on that. The thing about abandoning your dreams in favor of some silly career that's meant to be serious is that you convince yourself that you actually wanted this. That all your past hopes weren't realistic. They were just some delusions you had, and so now it's time to find happiness in this new thing you thought you'd hate. That's kind of bleak. It's becoming a real adult supposed to be like that? I don't know if there's any way it's supposed to go. I just know nothing in life has ever worked out the way I wanted it to. Unfortunately, my circumstances aren't particularly rare. I'm just one of the lucky ones to at least get a job that's at least related to my lit degree. But I can't say I'm too happy with the results. I was fooled into thinking that becoming a professor would make me feel prestigious, when all I do is explain old books to rich brats. Some people need books explained to them. I agree, however. Miss Ellen reaches for the end of her cigarette. She flicks it to the ground, letting it burn out on the concrete. This is not the life I wanted. Most people don't get the life they want. That may be true, but... She pulls out another cigarette and puts it through her mouth, but pauses before lighting it, seemingly changing her mind, and puts the lighter away. It's about time for class to begin, isn't it? Say it's the language of love. It's nice when you speak it. I like whenever you speak it. You already sound like it's your native tongue. Speaking Spanish. Oh, that's so hot. Wait till you hear what I sound like in bed. What could she possibly mean by this? Does she snore when she sleeps? Maybe you should ask Ava later. Oh, by the way, you want to get coffee with me and Ava today? You've got nothing better to do. Yeah, why not? Yay. Claire takes your hand and whisks you out of the classroom. You just stole my hangout, buddy, and now you're inviting me to come with you? Yes. Fine, where are we even going? Sort of dragged him into this. Poor guy, he didn't even ask to get involved in any of this. Sorry, bro, I just wanted to play some video and chill or something. That's alright. Doing that every weekend gets dull. This shakes it up a little at the very least. That's the spirit. I'll make an outdoorsman out of you. Just wait and see. Anyways, let's get going. He looked to Rory, who's visibly disturbed by the idea of spending a night in the woods tonight. Oh no, night in the woods! It'll be alright. Ever since you lied about being into bushcraft, you've been doing research into it and learning a few things. I sure do. We're gonna need some dry sticks, starting small and working our way up to branches and logs. Speaking French. We'll start with a tiny little fire and build it up until the logs are hot enough to keep burning. Gather as much as you can, because we'll need a bunch. I don't know why I'm putting up with this. I hate being outside with all the bugs and sun and getting tired walking around with nothing to do. But I guess I don't have a say in the matter. Come on, it's just a little weekend adventure. It's not like we're gonna die out here. That's not it. It's more like, I can't believe I let someone I barely know dictate what I'm doing. You mean Claire dragging us into this? That's just how she is. She's just trying to have a good time with us. Yeah, but she's kind of like a femoid. Kind of what? You know. She's like a lot of girls. Everything around revolves around them, and they don't really care about what others want. I think Claire's like that. She probably genuinely thought we'd enjoy this sort of thing. Yeah, and she was dead wrong because she doesn't know a thing about us. We're just pawns in her little game so that she can have fun. Just a misunderstanding, bro. It's just a little misunderstanding. We can ask her to be more considerate next time. Or we could just refuse to go to her next adventure altogether. Let's just collect some firewood and survive this night, then forget about all this. That's all we can do at this point. Ooh, could you grab my pocket? Wait, can you grab my lighter? I think it's in my back pocket. Jump at the opportunity. I got it. Claire grins and sways her hips while you dig around in her back pocket, feeling around for the lighter a little too long. Turns out you were grabbing around in the wrong pocket. Oh, here it is. Enough breaths, the twigs alight like matchsticks, keeping the bundle hot until the bigger sticks reach their combustion point. If I could read, my throat's just drying up. You know what? Water. Wait, I think the current one will stay abandoned. There's another Night in the Woods project I'm considering. Yeah. Oh. Got about 15 minutes. I can feel the Taco Tuesday starting to budge up too, so it's like I'm being attacked 3 ways. I can only do this for so long. I mean, I'm doubling my promise. I said I'd make it like an hour, but here we are. Against all odds, the thickest sticks, you gathered. No, we don't need to read that. Claire pulls a bag out of her bra and tosses the sweet, sugary treats to you. Yay. Suddenly, the two of them snap their heads into the woods, ears perked up. You can't see a thing in the darkness, however. What? What is it? When we meet up, who's next? What is this? Oh, I guess Ava. I'd love to. Ava nestles in comfortably within your grasp. So soft, yeah. Rory next. Okay, where's this? It's your turn now, Gunner. Is this really what you wanted to see? Yeah. Not really. It's not really what I had in mind, but it's too late to change the order now. Ooh, Joshi's, I swear. Okay, here we go. Finally, the thing we got cucked on before. We got cucked by fucking Claire doing this the last time. She fucking friend-zoned us. But now I see him as a sweet, kind-hearted, lovable goofball who's mine. We did it. We finally did it. What a sourpuss. Just fast forward to chapter 4 already. We can save that for Wednesday or Friday. Like, I need to, like, actually, like, decompress. Like, I fucking hurt in my neck, in my back, in my tailbone. Like, you gotta cut me some slack. I really shouldn't be streaming the way I do, but I do it. Because what else is there to do, you know? Just be miserable by myself? The first time I ever held a boy's hand was with Anon. Doubt we were meant to be together. Wait, you have a crush on me? The whole group groans in frustration. Dude. From day one, this bunny has been trying to get you in her bed. Even I could tell she was dying to make you her boyfriend. I guess the jig is up, huh? Yeah, that's kind of true. I want you, Anon. That's a lot to take in. You never would have imagined such a thing, even in your wildest dreams. This is kind of blowing my mind. This whole time I thought you were just being friendly. How oblivious can you be? Sorry, I dropped out of school and lived in an almost complete isolation since I was like 13. I don't really have a great source of context for this sort of thing. You're really nice, Claire, but all this time since I arrived in Harmonia, I've just been figuring out myself and stuff. It's still pretty fun. Yeah, the stream was still fun. I don't know why you'd like... Why would you want less content? I'm not shooting you down just yet, but I don't want to get your hopes up. Wow, yeah, that's fair, huh? Yeah, I'm sure you're not ready for my baggage, Claire. I'm a broken person, quite literally. Don't worry about it. It doesn't affect our friendship at all. We can still be friends. Oh no, now we're friend-zoning her. We've thrown down the Uno reverse card. I was just throwing out there that I like you, you know? I appreciate the straightforwardness. Yeah, if it wasn't clear, I'm kind of into you too, Anon. Wait, Ava? I kind of figured, but two chicks are into me? Why? I just think you're really sincere and smart, and you're also fun to be around, even though you turned me down going abandoned building shopping or whatever. Is that a normal is that a normal reason to be into a guy? I'm not sure. You're telling me none of you nerds have ever been in a relationship before? Sorry, not everyone can be Chad Thundercock with $1 gazillion and to attract a mate. Hey, girls don't like me for my money. It's my charm that does all the heavy lifting. What charm? You know, being smooth, suave, cool, handsome, and muscular. Funny. Pretending to be sensitive, but not too much of a pussy. Is that really what girls are into? Plenty of girls like a regular, genuine guy. Yeah, but it's so hard to even just talk to girls. I always feel like I'm gonna scare them off by being too nerdy or saying something awkward. You'd probably never hang out with me if not for this being an established friend group. I invited you to come camping with me alone, didn't I? Well, yeah, but it's only because you got kicked out of Ava's and Gunner's plans. I guess I just don't feel a sort of camaraderie with females. Like we just don't have enough in common to really be on the same side. They're just this weird, intimidating creature that looks down on you for no reason. Oh, Rory, I had no idea you felt that way. We see you as our friend, but you have to admit you are pretty shy. Maybe if you opened up more, you'd feel more welcome. Yeah, thanks, but I've seen what happens when guys open up to girls. Hey, a lot of girls are like that, but not all of them. I feel like Ava's one of the good ones. Claire's fine. Well, wait, this is, fuck, it's dark pink. This is, Rory. I thought it was Claire talking. Claire's fine too, she's just not my type. There was a girl I dated in high school who was everything I didn't know I needed. Nicest girl you can imagine. Only problem was that she was a human, so you can guess how that ended. I'm sorry, dude. That really sucks. Yeah, what can you do, though? You know, I haven't really thought much about it. By it, I mean, like my legacy and stuff I'll leave behind as the last human. Have you considered getting this rabbit pregnant? Humans can't impregnate rabbits. You don't know that. Maybe nobody's tried hard enough. Can humans get a few different species pregnant, like mules? Mules can't get pregnant. You know what I mean, hybrid species. I've only heard humans hybridizing with possums. I guess that's an option if I really care to keep humanity sorta going on for one more generation. I mean, more like what my dreams and goals are, what I want to get out of my life. Because right now I haven't really got anything. Or I haven't really got anything. Wherever it ends up being, I'm happy to be a part of that journey. Same, you guys are like something special. This is definitely one of my more memorable friend groups. Crazy to think we've only known each other for like 2 months, but it feels like 2 years. Well, it feels like just yesterday, because I fast-forwarded everything. Aw, thanks guys. I didn't really know what I was getting into coming to this university, but you're more than I could have asked for. Claire squeezes the cuddle puddle together tightly. I love you guys. Love you too, Claire. I'm kind of jealous how girls can say they love each other, but when homies say it, it's kind of gay. Yeah, it's too much, even for me. How about we just say we enjoy each other's company? That works for me. Yawn. Sorry, I'm getting a bit sleepy. Good night, guys. I enjoy your company. Night-night, Rory. I can barely keep my eyes open, too. Night, guys. Night-night, Ava. I'll keep an eye open in case that hobo returns, but yeah, good night, everyone. Night-night, Gunner. Yawn. I guess it's our turn now, huh? Yep. Unless you want to stay up and chat a bit more. Stay up with Claire. You keep your voice low as to not disturb the others. Yeah, I don't mind chatting with you some more. Claire leans over and rests her chin on your head. I just wanted to say I'm glad we met and stuff. And even if you end up rejecting my romantic advances, I still want to be close friends with you. Yeah, that sounds good. I honestly don't know yet if we'd make a good couple, but you guys have been the closest friends I've ever had. Aw, my mouse is in the way. Oh, neck. Right, less content. You already did chapter 3. Well, yeah, but it's got rewrites and stuff. I've been past talking for like the 2 hours here. We are experiencing new content on the stream. Bunny adjusts her snuggling position around everyone and nuzzles your head. You know, you're the only one I'm interested in, but I'm curious if I have any competition. I know you and Ava have a thing going on, but I'm not sure how that's going to work out with Gunner in the picture. I'm hoping she'll choose me. I don't really care. I don't really care one way or another. Maybe if she asked me out, I'd give her a shot. I don't want to put that much energy trying to compete with Gunner. It's hard to beat rich and athletic. Can't really blame her for going for that type of guy. Maybe you'd be more interested in her if she weighed more than a sack of feathers. What's that supposed to mean? Nothing. Just that you have a type. I can't help enjoying thick, curvy women. It's in my DNA. Okay. So what's going on with you and Rory? Are you... I'm not gay. Are you really? Seriously, not gay. Rory's cool and all, but I haven't really thought about going out with him. I just want to be bros. Well, if you change your mind, I got a $50 bet with Ava that you'll go gay. I think you're getting that 50. Well, is there anyone else you might be interested in? Me? Oh wait, wouldn't that be what's her face, Mishka? What did we leave off? Put it right there. Maybe, but okay, don't make fun of me. There's this girl I always enjoy seeing, but it's hard to explain my feelings. Who? Miss Ellen, Mishka, and Rose. Yeah, no. No. No, not really. I'm just taking things one day at a time. Fair enough. You never know what might happen. I enjoy a good surprise. Claire sighs and relaxes her grip on the cuddle puddle. It was kind of nice getting to talk openly with you like this. I can't see the future, so I have no idea what's in store for us. I imagine we'll become closer friends over the next few years while we study. Years? Yeah, I'd love that. And you and I might even start dating. And if that's not okay too. But if not, that's okay too. I'd rather you just be happy whatever it takes to get there. Thanks. I hope you get a happy ending too. Yeah. Real talk though, I'm not just a horny rabbit who wants to fuck the last human. That's just one part of my romantic fantasy. I think we've all got one of those. Mine involves us doing as much stuff as possible, trying new things, and living a fulfilling life right by my partner's side. That does sound pretty nice. I'm not sure what mine is. I have a vague feeling of what I want, but I couldn't begin to describe it. That's okay, you'll find it in due time. I hope so. Yawn. Getting sleepy now. Same. About time we get some rest. Night-night, Anon. Good night, Claire. You close your eyes, sandwiched between your fluffy friends, finding comfort in their warmth. Chapter 4. Okay, I'm gonna plant it right there. Guess we can go here, fuck it. Chapter 4. I know that's gonna make Coda mad, but my neck is ravaged. This is the sort of shit you wouldn't wish on anyone, and if I could sit up carefully, not kill myself for once. Oh. At least the save file is corrected now. Move to the true timeline. Mishka route, no. That'll be a different time, perhaps. One day at a time, one step at a time. I'm not who I used to be, alright? You're just gonna have to deal with me breaking down until I'm, like, turned to dust. It was a good stream. Yeah, I had fun. It's just... You guys gotta go at my pace. You can't be pushing me. I'm pushing myself to do what I can, and it sucks. It's just not a switch I can turn on and off. Every day is like, it's like fucking Minesweeper, dude. You don't know which fucking position or rolling out of bed. You never know what's gonna fucking just make your tailbone seize or what's gonna make your nerves pinch. It's absolutely miserable. I hate it. And the worst part is it's only gonna go downhill from here. I've been, for 6 years. I hate to trauma dump, but it's like for 6 years. I've been hoping the shit would fucking 180 and go back, you know, but it feels fucking terminal at this point, you know. I didn't like Menu Rory. His smug roar is mocking me. It's not relatable, but I understand. Well, yeah, that's because you're young. If you're not paying attention, it's shit like this is gonna get you. I used to think I was invincible. Like it'll come for you someday. How old is Porku? Old enough? Oh. I'm not giving out my age in this stream, but I've definitely dropped it in others. Old enough to bone hurt. Well, old enough to bone hurt at a youngish age where bones shouldn't be hurting like this, you know. It's the wrong kind of roll of the dice that does this shit to you. Because you're stupid and you think you can cheat life. but life just fucks you instead. Porku, you're not unk status. You're still young. No, I'm Gramp status. I feel it. I'm cranky. I'm in pain. I hate the world. Wow, way to call me out like that. So when chapter 4? That's a good question. I'm gonna try and shoot for Wednesday. If honestly, if I can't do Wednesday and the time comes, I'm pushing it to Friday. If Friday doesn't work, I'll push it to next week, Monday. It's just, I gotta take every day as it comes and take it one step at a time, because I'm just not feeling right. I'm not. I was talking with another friend, and he really suggests I get a second opinion. Like, I'm wondering if it is really like one, I don't know if this is a thing, or if this is the thing, but it was a certain cyst you can get near the tailbone area that can leak fluid, but I think it leaks. My problem is the fluid is internal, it's not external. But I'm wondering if it's this cyst at the tailbone that I could be suffering, because it feels like it has the hallmarks. And just recently, like the past, what is it? It was like earlier today and a few days ago where I hurt myself so bad, it literally started itching for no reason. Like right after the pain started to subside, it's itching like mad. Like oh, I'm wondering, because they say that stuff can be itchy too, so I'm wondering if it's starting to actually like pop up more. So I might go get that second opinion. It's just I don't know who the fuck I'm gonna go see, you know? Like I've seen most of the doctors around here, I guess. I'll just have to figure that out. I mean, it's the weekdays now, so I'll probably have to put in a call or something. But this week's already kind of full. Tuesday, I got the chiropractor appointment, and then I gotta go grocery shopping. Wednesday, I gotta visit my mom. I gotta make sure she's okay. I'm getting picked up by my aunt. We're gonna go visit mom, make sure she's okay, and maybe get some things straightened up around the house, because she's well, they're planning on selling it, I guess, so I don't know. Thursday, I forget what I have planned Thursday or Friday. It's on the calendar somewhere, but I'm not gonna go up to go read it. He's just like me for real. No, you don't want to be me. Porcupine is playing 4D Coda by dying in real time with the protagonist. That's the funny part. I mean, I'm not like dying, but like my body is just like pure hell. I don't think pain can like kill you, but pain can make you want to die, you know? May the Freya Friday bless you with a pain break so we get more Claire Obscura. Claire Obscura. Nice. I've been trying to get back on the physical therapy exercises, kind of, and they hurt more to do than ever now. Like, it's something when even the exercises fucking hurt. It's hard existing. Yeah, Thanksgiving week. That's why I'm saying, yeah, Thursday I have Thanksgiving. Duh. Gonna be spending that one with Suited Blaze and his family. One last thing, Mr. Coda Dev. Can you make Mishka taller? And I work on Thanksgiving, Big L. Yeah, that sucks. Keep the rat small. Do not touch the wholesome rat. Oh. Yeah, the last 2 days sleeping, Fuck, yesterday night when I had that Mountain Dew that I shouldn't have. Dude, I should just not have soda because I was tossing and turning for like, well, not turning, but excuse me, I was up for at least like an hour and a half trying to fight the anxiety and the neck pain to get to sleep. And I'm wondering if I'm going to be fighting more of the anxiety again tonight trying to sleep. But I did order a, what is it, one of those micro bead pillows. I want to see if those can help me because I remember having those way back in the day and those were super comfy. MTD, nah, that shit is bad, bro. What do you mean, MTD? What does that even mean? Oh, Mountain Dew. Yeah, it was just one. It wasn't even a whole bottle. It was like half the bottle. Because it was a brand new flavor. It was the stupid dragon fruit. It wasn't even that good. I wouldn't recommend it. It's nothing special. Baja Blast. Yeah, if anything isn't like above Baja Blast, it's not worth drinking. Like I'd barely even go for Mountain Dew anymore unless it's like a brand new flavor or the original Game Fuel come out. That one's a good one. That's like my top tier flavor, but I know if I drink that, it's just going to make my bones hurt and give me anxiety. I can't drink that shit anymore, but I wish I could like have the drink, but caffeine free, or just like put it in a juice or something, you know? I wish I knew the formula, because that shit's like addictive. Giving Mishka a Baja Blast. Is that supposed to be an innuendo? I like Code Red. I don't. Code Red, I think it's like the Red 40 or something they use that just makes me not feel good emotionally. But I try not to drink Mountain Dew. That soda is the most poisonous one. It is. It's true. Let me take this off. I decided to wear the neck set again, despite my judgment. It just fucking hurts. God, my fucking neck sounds like sand, I swear to God. If you could hear my internals, it just sounds like sandpaper, man. Drink diet sodas, they are better for you and healthier. No, I don't want aspartame, thank you. Bro was addicted to Taco Bell, not me. Dude, the last time I had Taco Bell, you paid for that shit, and it was fucking, there's like leftover hard rice in the taco, and it's just gross. Swore off that shit. I only drink soda if I'm also drinking booze with it. I drink soda every day, that is awful. Why would you drink soda and booze? That's just like dehydrating yourself, man. Drink water. Like if I'm not drinking water with like alcohol, I'm going to suffer the next day. For sure. Genuinely giving her a soda. She can have a little Baja Blast as a treat. Yeah, I can imagine her drinking it from one of those fucking little those little cage pet drinks with the balls on the ball on the end that you have to like lick to get it to drip drop. It's hilarious. I haven't drank soda or energy drinks in over 10 years at this point. That's good. I mean, I do drink soda. Like, I drink, like, Sprite. Like, I go for the Uncolas. They're, like, the most healthiest of sodas. All things considered, you know? Like, if you go anything past, like, just the Uncolas, you got Mountain Dew that's gonna fuck up your internals. You're gonna have, like, stuff like Pepsi, Coke, Dr. Pepper fuck up your teeth more than usual because of all the acidic content. Though I do like root beer. Root beer is pretty good. Tomorrow is Taco Tuesday. I'm gonna get a rain check for that one. I no more Taco Tuesday. Dude, I almost felt like I was gonna have one in the middle of the stream. Because I ate something that was new, and I know when I eat new things, it's always a coin flip, whether it's just going to fucking rush me to the bathroom or not. I only drink coffee and cigarettes. 100% cure-all. Not for me. Maybe Coda really is French. Sparkling water with pineapple juice is best. I can't... Sparkling water tastes weird. It's like a what is that, 9-volt battery for your tongue, that kind of shit. The darker the soda, the worse it is for you, that's true. Mug root beer. I'm not much of a mug person. Yeah, I should probably head off and lay down. Maybe try, I almost went for a nap today too, because if I would have went down for a nap, I wouldn't have gotten back up. I would have canceled the stream for sure. I have to set alarms on that shit. Feel like I need to really go to the chiropractor, and that's tomorrow too, so I'm looking forward to it, except they don't do that head thing where like they hold your head and then they crack it to the left and then the right. I feel like I really need that. And I'm too afraid to do it to myself because I'm pretty sure I'd probably break my own neck. But man, if I could have that happen, dude, you'd probably be surprised on the cracks I'd get out, dude. It'd be like a bag of popcorn. Microwavable bag of popcorn right there. But yeah, I'll probably wrap it up. At this point, I'm starting to drink lean so I can sleep. That's probably not good. You gonna add Benadryl into that too? Just as I say that, fucking hurts my neck. Alright, that's it for tonight. Remember to safely go home to your Rose, hold her by the scruff, and away from others. We don't want another rabbit incident. Yeah, I gotta sleep. My neck is killing me. And I have to get ready for the chiropractor, which will probably do ultimately nothing for me, but I just go and that is what it is, I suppose. I mean, if my healthcare is paying for it, then whatever, you know. But we'll wrap it up. I'm gonna go to bed. Keep an eye out for Wednesday, I suppose. That was fun. Not usually a fan of these slice of life VNs, but Coda is the exception. Not Wani or Snoot? Next episode, Doppelganger Hunt. Yeah, for sure. We'll probably catch that, hopefully. Unless it was somewhere in the previous chapters. But I doubt it. Anyways, have a good night. I'll see you in the future.